You're watching another ASMR Galaxy Dreaming video. This video is a leg and foot massage therapy instructional video. Throughout this video I will talk about the products that I use, how I use the products, and I will also explain the therapy movements. This video is a soft-spoken ASMR video. You can purchase exfoliating gloves from any beauty department store. I use exfoliating gloves because they have a rough type of surface on them. This will help exfoliate the skin. Exfoliation also increases the blood flow, which increases the oxygen and nutrients to the skin. As I exfoliate, my movements are from the base of the ankle, up over the calf, and back down again. I am alternating my hands. I'm using one, and I'm exfoliating in slower movements, and then I'm using my other hand. Along with the exfoliation of the back of the leg, I also concentrate on the heel. In circular movements, I rub around the heel, alternating one hand, then using the other. During this treatment, you can use both hands, you can use one hand. Alternating my hands, I'm just rubbing across the heel, around the heel. It is a gentle pressure, but enough to try and exfoliate any hard skin or build-up of skin around the heel. Keeping the movements rhythmic and fluid will help the client relax during the treatment. With these gloves, when you go over the heels, you can really feel the dry skin when it catches on the fibre of the gloves. I'm going to concentrate also on the base of the foot. I want these movements to be firm. I don't want them to feel ticklish to the client. We want this therapy to be relaxing. So when dealing with the feet, I want to use firm movements. I'm going to move over to the other foot. I'm going to follow the same movements. So starting at the Achilles heel at the base of the foot, I'm going to use the same movements up through the calf to the back of the knee, back down again. As I move up over the calf, I'm creating a very gentle squeeze of the muscle. Once again, I alternate my hands. I shift between using one hand and the other hand, and sometimes using both. During these movements, I am squeezing the muscle with my thumb on one side and my fingers on the other side of the calf. So as I move up, it's more of a gentler release, and as I come back down, I might give a little squeeze. You could do this going up the calf, you can do this coming down the calf. I'm going to concentrate on the heels once again. I'm going to use my fingers, my thumbs again. I'm going to use the palm of my hands. And I'm just going to rub, and I'm rubbing to try and work away any dry skin. Exfoliating gloves will not remove any dry skin completely. You would still need to use a pedicure paddle and do a rasp. Using two hands, just exfoliating around the cups. Just moving up and down the calf area, using my thumbs along the side of the calves. Exfoliation gloves can be used wet. They can be used in the shower with body wash. In this case, I'm just using dry exfoliation gloves. The reason I'm using them dry today is because I'm going to use a body scrub later, and I'm going to use a little bit of bath soak or a bath milk. So I'm just going with dry body exfoliation at this point, just to invigorate the blood, invigorate the skin. Exfoliation movements can be a lot faster than your general massage movements. You are wanting to remove any old skin cells. You really want to create a good blood flow to the area. Every part of the treatment is going to create a different sensation. Using exfoliation gloves opposed to a body brush, opposed to a sugar scrub, is all going to feel very different, but they're all going to feel nice. To make this treatment a luxury treatment, I'm going to use all of those beauty tools today. Next, I move on to the body brush. The body brush is a soft bristle. I'm going to brush upwards. It's a very gentle sensation, but it's still going to create that increase in oxygen and nutrients by helping the blood flow. It's also going to shift those old skin cells and leave it with a beautiful glow. With the body brush, I'm just moving upwards from the heel, up over the calf, to the back of the knee. Dry body brushing is really good for the skin, and there's several benefits to it. Dry body brushing feels really nice. Again, I focus on the back of the heel, the side of the foot, the base of the foot. It's really amazing how relaxing a foot massage or foot sensation is. We are on our feet all day, every day, and they do need a bit of attention as well. So I concentrate on the feet just as much as I do with the back of the legs. Movements can be slow and steady sweeps. They can be circle motions. They can be up and down. When you move over from one foot to the other foot or the other leg, keep some kind of contact with the client so that you're always connected. For me, as I do this treatment, I rock quite a bit, so I have a rhythm that I like to follow. I really believe that the rhythm in the treatment is so important. During treatments, I try to keep both sides of the body in equal timing, so I spend as long as I do on one leg and the same on the other. This is a slow and relaxing treatment. Every movement of this treatment feels wonderful. It feels invigorating, it feels relaxing, it feels soothing. This is a pamper treatment, so as a therapist, we're going to slow down our movements forcibly, make sure that we are really putting an effort into each movement, that each movement has been delivered with care, that each movement is smooth and flowing. I'm using circular movements as I dry body brush around the heels. You can get a lot of dry skin around your heels. This client was fast asleep during this therapy, and so I had the liberty to use the dry body brush as much as I could on the base of the foot. Some people may find that it's just too ticklish. Before moving on to the next part of the pampering treatment, I create a little bit of pressure by using my thumbs along the pads of the foot just before I remove my gloves and apply coconut oil. We're going to move into the massage stage of this therapy now. I'm using coconut oil. You could use any type of massage oil. If you don't want to get oil onto your linen, use a water-soluble type of massage oil. I quite like the glide and slip of coconut oil. However, sometimes when I'm doing foot massages, I do also like to add a little bit of body butter. Body butter and oil together just creates a really nice type of massage medium. It can also add a really lovely scent to the massage as well if you're using a fragrant body butter. I'm using effleurage movements again, but I'm creating more of a pressure by squeezing the muscles as I move up along from the heel, up the calf to the back of the knee. Once I have the massage oil on, I can concentrate more on specific areas. So I can use my knuckles and I can go up and down the base of the foot. I can use my thumbs and create circular movements along the padding of the foot. Moving on to the other leg, I apply more coconut oil, and once again I am using effleurage movements up the calf muscle to the back of the knee, back down. You can see the pressure that I use going up the calf there. You can see how I'm squeezing with my fingers and my thumb on the other side to create a pressure. I'm using faster movements throughout the massage in this case. I'm doing that because I want to create some kind of warmth within the muscle, so I really want the muscle to warm up so that it can then be worked on a bit more and we can look at removing any knots or tenseness within the muscle. I actually prefer using hot stones, and the reason why I like hot stones is because it creates the warmth within the muscle quite quickly, so I can actually start working on the muscle and relaxing that muscle a lot faster. I'm using circular movements along the base of the foot again. Sometimes I use my thumbs and I work along the center of the foot, up into the heel, along the pads. Sometimes this can be too much for people. So you've got to watch your pressure here and check in with a client. How's that feeling? Is that okay? Some people will be fine. Ultimately, during this treatment, we just want to make sure that our clients are comfortable, that this is a beautiful, relaxing experience for them. The relaxing part of the treatment is the massage, and that is going to take up a good portion of the time for this treatment. Receiving a massage never feels like it's too long. Everybody enjoys getting a massage, being touched, being relaxed, being pampered. So I take my time and I massage until I feel like the person is relaxed, their muscles are relaxed, there's a good warmth in their skin and their muscles. You can move from one leg to the other leg. You can concentrate on each leg at a time. You can use both of your hands and do both legs at the same time. Concentrate on the calf muscle, on the Achilles heel, on the padding of the foot, on the toes. Give them circular movements and massage and tug those. Give them a bit of pressure. Stretch them out. Just really concentrate on each individual area of the foot, along the side of the foot, around the ankles. After the leg and foot massage, I cleanse off the massage oil by starting with a sugar scrub. In this case, I'm using Pure Fiji's sugar scrub. The sugar cane crystals in the sugar scrub are exfoliating and gently polishes the skin. I use the sugar scrub and I apply it to both legs. I apply some sugar scrub into my hands and then I use it on both legs. And then I concentrate on one leg and I just massage around the area with that scrub. This is a beautiful scrub with a lovely sensation. It's like getting an itch scratched. It's really has just the right type of grains of the sugar to make it feel so relaxing. You can use slow movements, you can move a bit faster. Just vary around the foot and the legs again with that sugar scrub. If the sugar scrub needs more oil, apply more oil. But you could use a bath soak with this. You could use a type of bath milk with a little bit of hot water, and then you apply that to the leg and to the foot. And what that does, as you can see here, I'm just popping it on my hand and putting it on the back of the leg. What that does is it dissolves the sugar down. It actually melts it away, and it creates kind of a sticky residue on the back of the legs. I use the bath milk and I continue working away and applying more bath milk as I need to, because I'm waiting to feel that graininess and that texture on my hands from the sugar scrub has completely dissolved, and I'm just rubbing over smooth skin. I'm just looking for that just to dissolve away. continue doing the same thing on the other leg. With the bath milk, if you can, I like to keep the bath milk warm. I think the sensation of having a warm liquid applied to you is really lovely as well. It just creates that warmth and that well-being feel. So if you can keep the bath milk in some kind of warm jug of water, then when you go to apply it, it's lovely and warm. It's just beautiful. This treatment in itself is a really lovely treatment. There's a lot to be said for the feeling of the gloves, the soft body brush, the massage and the gliding of the coconut oil, and then to finalize it off with some lovely scrub that then just melts into the skin. You can see I'm applying that body milk again, dissolving it away, and continue to massage that in. That's your final steps. You're getting to the end of the treatment now, and we're going to finish it off by washing off the sugar scrub. And we'll be using hot towels. They're like barber towels, and you just want to keep those warm from the beginning of the treatment. If you have a hot towel cabbie, I think it's really important that those hot towels are prepared in advance so that you can just reach over, get them out, get that immediate warmth onto the client's skin. We're finishing off with the warm hot towels. I'm going to place it and I'm going to create pressure right along the calf. I just really want that warmth to seep in, that final warmth. I'm going to clean off any residue from the sugar scrub, from the bath milk, from the oil, and then I'm going to dry the skin as well. I use the hot towel like a glove around my hand and just do a final sweep of the leg and the foot. We really want them to walk away feeling comfortable. final movements will be pressure points. Just give long, hard presses with my thumbs along the pads of the toes, along the pads of the foot. For me, that's how I like to finalize the treatment. Just some last movements, just to say, we're done here. And that completes this ASMR treatment. Thanks so much for watching, dreamers. Feel free to watch my other ASMR videos on Galaxy Dreaming. Make sure you have a great day.